Alright, this is going to be the second time I tried recording this video. Addressing the Shayy controversies. Let's talk about that. First off, I really love Shayy as a content creator. They actually are the reason why I play Undertale and Deltarune in the first place. I saw their content and I immediately fell in love with Undertale and Deltarune just as a game. Now, whenever I play this, all I can think of is the poor victims from their whatever the word is, deplorable actions. That's a better word for me to say. All I can think of is the victims from their deplorable actions. And yeah, really, it's just, that just all sums it up in a few words. Second point, if you're subscribed to Shayy, you should probably go unsubscribe. How I like to think of Shayy is like the opposite. If you know anything about me, you know that I love One Piece. And Shayy, to me, was like Goldie Roger. They had the wealth, they had the fame, they had they even had the power. You want my treasure, you can have it. It's all yours. But instead of Goldie Roger using his wealth, fame, and power for good, Shayy used their wealth, fame, and power for just despicable acts towards those poor victims, including but not limited to SA, dog haircut. If you know the word, for a dog or really any animal getting their haircut, you know what word I'm talking about. It starts with a G, and it's a word we all like to say when stuff like this happens. And what's the last one I was gonna say? Oh yeah, just outright being a PDF file, just being a horrible person. But yeah, that's just including but not limited to the things that they have done. This whole situation actually hurt me a lot more than I thought it would. It's just so messed up. Like, I'm not even a victim from all this stuff, but I just feel so hurt and betrayed as someone, I can't even speak, as a fellow person in the Undertale and Deltarune community. It's just horrible. Just horrible, the things that they have done. And like, how could a person with so much status use it all for horrible things? God. I can't even fight the night. I plan on fighting the night in the background because I see a lot of these rants having any piece of Undertale Deltarune content in the background. But I can't even fight the night because the only way I can fight the night and actually survive against the night is through Shayy. Shayy is the reason why I'm just so good at Undertale, actually. I'm not trying to praise Shayy or anything, don't get that wrong. I'm not making Shayy out to be a hero and a savior. Do not take that from what I'm saying. But, like, yeah, whenever I got, like, stuck on anything Undertale Deltarune related, I went to go to Shayy and see how they played it and see if that benefited how I played it. And 90% of the time, it did. But, like, now where's that at? every single time I play Deltarune, Undertale Deltarune, all I can think of is the victims, as I said earlier in the video. I hope they're okay. From what I can see, I think including Sybil's, yeah, shocker. I definitely wouldn't think of her as a victim because I thought her and Shayy were just close friends. But yeah, I think including Sybil's, there's like 36 victims, which is not one too many, 36 too many. There should be no victims. I believe no matter who you are, you should not have to go through anything like that ever. No matter what you've done or like anything, you shouldn't have to deal with any of that. Anyway, this video has gone for way too long. I'm just gonna end the video here saying, shout out to Sybil's. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing good in all this. Melon God. Melon God has actually filled this void that I have. I've recently started getting into their content. They've actually helped me out a lot more than I thought they would have. Going through this time, I sound like we just lost like a hero. We didn't. We lost a villain, which is a good thing. Yeah, shout out Sybil's, Mystic Slime, and anyone else. I hope you guys are doing okay, especially Sybil's. Yeah. What else I heard another thing I was gonna say. Oh yeah, Shayy, if you're somehow watching this, if this somehow got onto your feed, and you watched all the way until the end, just know that there's a special spot in hell for you. There's a special spot in hell for you. That's all I have to say.